So, couple things. Number one, shoot. Let me. Oh no. Oh no. Nope, we're good. Okay. Hi. So, number one, I meant to start 2 hours ago. I started messing around with audio settings. That's why I'm 2 hours later than when I intended to start. Let's pull this down just a little bit, just a smidge. Turning myself down is not a thing that happens often, but I'm going to do that a little bit. So, I should sound better than I've ever sounded. There might be a little bit of a buzz in the background. There's something I can do about that, other than getting a different microphone entirely. You should be able to hear me when I'm speaking quietly a little bit better, because I've upward compressed quite well. I removed the limiter that I had, because apparently those are terrible and you shouldn't use those. So that's a lesson learned there. And I EQ'd through Voicemeeter, says I had Voicemeeter, and actually Voicemeeter has been saving my ass in a lot of respects. However, I will admit that about 10 to 15 minutes of the time that I was doing audio settings and testing audio was spent on me scrambling to figure out how to get my headphone EQ back, because my HT569s, as much as I love them, they sound bad if you don't have a little bit of EQ, and that's normal. One thing that I would say when it comes to like headphones and like audio solutions, it's okay. It's totally okay to have a little bit of EQ on like headphones and stuff, because if everybody made perfect headphones that have perfect noise response, especially from like person to person, but even just across like product to product, if every noise environment was exactly the same, there wouldn't be much point in the competition, right? So, like, you know, HT569s, they have certain, like, frequency response and stuff like that, and I find that they sound a little bit muddy, in my opinion. The 569s can start to sound a little muddy if you don't have a little bit of EQ on them, so I accidentally flattened my EQ that I was for my headphones, and then I eventually found out, after trying to recover it manually and failing dramatically, that apparently that has backup saves from like the last session that you've opened Voicemeeter. So thanks, Voicemeeter. I love you. I love you. I want you to know. I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because the smart thing that you do when you know that you're going to have to talk for like 2, 3, 4 hours straight, probably a shorter amount of time, is to eat a lot of peanut butter, right? But this is sarcasm, by the way. This is me being sarcastic. You're not supposed to. I slept for like 4 hours. I think I got another 2, maybe, if I'm lucky. And work sucked. I sucked a little bit today. Putting that aside, though, I'm quite happy that I was able to improve the audio a little bit, because I go back and I do rewatch from time to time, and I try to like incrementally improve a little bit. And I watched the first one of these that I did, and the audio sounded really bad. I was actually shocked how bad it seemed to have gotten. This is the best setup I've had, and I think actually this one is, thus far, I'm impressed, and it's good enough that it should be able to handle for a long time, I think, without me needing to make too many adjustments. I have had to put a lot of work into it. Like I said, I was working on this for roughly an hour and a half. So, not great. But, yeah, we're going to start the thing. I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to bring this up. Hey, how's it going? What's up? All right. I'm really hoping that I did not kill. Sector 4. How many sectors are there? I'm still on like the first season, so I'm hoping that I didn't prevent the reading of the thing because I dropped it right as we started the next chapter. So hopefully it will. It looks like it's going to. Beautiful.
Personal log, Lieutenant.
I ate my sandwich.
Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullen and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster. The sheer impracticality of human emotional response remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
Was I muted? Shit. Sorry, YouTube got cut out for a moment there again. So message to anyone who hears this who might be working in the gaming industry. Please, for the love of God, stop having audio cut out when I'm not focused on the window. I beg of you. There are so many reasons I don't want that. Make it an option. Don't just do it. Tom Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Paris, Star Trek.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. It's been red alert 24/7. The Kazon attacks haven't let up, not for weeks now. Everyone's walking on eggshells. That no mess hall brawl record, yeah, that's history. Today, 2 ensigns nearly started a full-blown riot, all because one of them was chewing too loud. At least it's not because of the Talaxian cuisine. Morale is scraping rock bottom, worse than when we first realized we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. I bet Cullen and Seska are having a blast laughing at our misery. And misery is putting it mildly. If the scuttlebutt's accurate, the crew's patience is wearing thin. Me? I'm fed up too, but I'm sticking with the captain. She's not bad at all, although her coffee intake has become exemplary.
I'm still not going to eat my sandwich. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever, Commander Tuvok, Star Trek Voyager.
Personal log,
Again.
Lieutenant Tuvok. Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullen and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster. The sheer impracticality of human emotional response, though a predictable factor, remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
Okay. Fuck, I'm still not done. Okay, right. Captain, there's a growing movement aboard Voyager. 35 crew members threatening to leave. They're frightened and they're losing hope. Same. Any suggestions, Commander? We need to focus on lifting their spirits. Make this ship feel more like home again. Give them some distraction. So PB&J should, smooth things over a little bit. I'm afraid there's more to consider. Security reports show a resurgence of Kazon activity. We should anticipate another attack in soon. Yeah, they should anticipate another attack in soon. Oh, from them? Oh. Let me see. Oh, so it can be done? Yeah. Who's happy about the fulfilled commas? Heck yeah. What? Promise? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. So I have to maintain morale over 40. Sorry. I have to maintain morale over 2,000 for 40 turns, or I'm going to lose 35 crew. Don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, I'm not hearing any negatives right now, because I have a lot of crew, and why is everything offline? Oh, right, I took everything offline. Yeah, I'm not hearing any negatives here. What I'm actually hearing in the back of my mind is I have 35 less mouths to feed, and 35, approximately 3 crew quarters that I don't have to worry about. Although, let's online everything. Let's push everything back online so that I can get an understanding of, like, I don't even have enough energy to do that. Oop. Tier 2. We don't need the shield generators because I have the big shield generator. Yippee! I love big shield generator. That's also the big shield generator. It's cargo bay. It's also a cargo bay. We don't need the second engineering office per se. It's also a cargo bay. Spoiler alert, this is also a cargo bay. And that's a phaser control room, which I probably need to leave this on. That is a holodeck. This is sick bay. I can afford to lose 35 crew. Kind of. I would prefer to lose like 20 crew. 35 might start to become a problem. It could start to eat into my ability to function. Just a little bit. Becomes a little rocky at that point. Alright, We don't need the workshop. I do need to upgrade this, but I need duranium first. Let's go ahead and pull back down. I just needed to see what I had at this point. Just powering on the screen. Having said that, I don't know what of this I can actually power down without it being a problem, so we might be screwed again. Can I get 120? I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking that might be a bit of a no. Okay. Duranium. Well, this uranium fever just got me down. Swap that to deuterium. Oh, we'll just wing it. Screw it. Oh, look at that. It's spawning in right next to deuterium. They probably did that on purpose. There's a trinary system. How fun. As long as there's no aliens here. Never trust aliens from trinary systems. If you know, you know. Oh look, there's more crew that the game wants me to recruit. I don't think so. No, I don't think I will. Actually, on that note, let's go ahead and that's the biolab. I moved it over here. Assigned to hull repairs. I can pay for repairs. That's cool. Like that. So if I want to do some upgrades, this is a good system to do it, I would say, for the most part. We have a lot of research that we can do because we're up quite heavy. Decreases the cost of cargo. Energy cost of cargo bays and large cargo bays by 1. Large cargo bay. 3,000. Storage massively increased storage capacity for a chosen resource. I wonder what the size and energy requirement on that is. Oh, I think the big thing, right? I would like to get into combat more so that I can, you know, we can have better combat stats. It's probably going to start to become more and more of a problem as we go through here. But at the moment, I probably need to start looking at things like this. Work core efficiency. Power is my biggest concern right now. So I figure if we're looking through things, deconstructing buildings now returns low resources. It didn't before? Well, I never really looked at it, but I'm realizing now that I'm an idiot. +1 hull integrity per cycle. Pretty good. Now provides up to 2 work teams. The large cargo bay would be useful. Use the shuttle construction costs. If I stop losing them, I won't have to worry about shuttle construction costs, now will I? Whatever this is, which is an unrevealed technology. How many of these are there? There's 2 in this tier. There's 1 in the previous tier. 2 in the previous tier. Yeah, so we're gonna go for work core efficiency because I want to live. I want to live, Luffy. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this. Use the Bussard. Impress me. Okay, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure. What? Why not, man? Why not?
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh, yeah. So as a recap for last time, the Vidians unfused B'Elanna Torres, and then in an effort to save B'Elanna Torres, we may have accidentally killed Klingon B'Elanna Torres, leaving only human B'Elanna Torres behind. Apparently, human B'Elanna Torres is worse at engineering, I've discovered as well. I think. So that's cool. Yeah, anyways. Let's kill the Kazon. Now, I have good-ish shields.
Moving
For
to
the
attack
most
the front,
part.
Captain.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain.
Hit him with penetration. Penetrate the heck out of
Ready,
this guy.
Captain.
Shields are gonna go down hopefully in one more shot. More shot. Fantastic.
Shields down, Captain.
Maybe you should have thought
Ability
about
ready, Captain.
defending the aft a little bit better there, bud. Are you gonna do it or not?
We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Sir? The pilot is being stupid for some reason. Why did you do that? What is wrong with you? That's amazing. I've never... That's the first time that's happened the whole game thus far. I don't know why he did that. He just sat there and let them shoot on our ass the whole time. Even though I told him not to, he still did it anyways. Amazing. Amazing. Turn on the engineering office. God, I love this game. Sometimes. 4 cycles. Okay, that was a good one. Thanks for that. No life support. I mean, yeah. Three cycles. Frick. Well, then do it with this one. Actually, how down are we? 1,000. That's fine. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's get these resources out into a cargo bay. Thank you. Fire the shield gen. Crew quarters is damaged. I cannot do anything with that. Fix that. Two Kazon Raiders are approaching, weapons charged. Please tell me you're not serious right now. Okay, I'm not liking Blana in this position. One energy that can be allocated freely. So he increases Voyager rotation speed and boosts weapon damage output by 20 seconds.
What are your orders, Captain?
What are your orders, Captain?
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Oh, my things are still off. That's fantastic. Oh,
Ability
no.
ready, Captain. Ability
We
shield down,
might be
Captain.
screwed.
Moving to defend the front, Captain.
The problem is they took my shield out, and then when I moved,
Enemy shields
it
destroyed,
took my
Captain.
shield out again. Can't question mark.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Shields down, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Yeah, okay, we died. First death. Because they took the shield out. And then the game just hit me with that out of nowhere. So that's fine. We start at the beginning of the chapter, I guess. What? That. That. Go ahead and unassign. We'll just put you on repairs. Grab this. Let's fantastic. That. Is that all the repairs? It is all the repairs. Yippee. Switch that on because we have injured. Good. Huh. He's on radar. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
I keep forgetting that I need to turn on that stupid. Excuse me. Turn on my torpedoes. I haven't used torpedoes yet, but I do need to turn them on. Let's go ahead and do.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh yeah, now you're rotating
Ability ready,
properly.
Captain.
And that screwed us in the
Enemy
first place.
shields
Is
destroyed,
for some reason, he just didn't rotate out of the attack direction.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Got some free uranium. We're down a little bit of a hole. Throw a hole above 50? We can do that. Easy. Hardly a challenge. Okay, so this just happens regardless. Well, if I had done that, I would have just done the thing. Now that. Resets the cooldowns of all other heroes for 4 seconds for the 30-second cooldown.
What are your orders,
Let's try
Captain?
this.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
I keep forgetting to turn on my torpedoes. I need those.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the port. An enemy is fled, Captain. Moving to attack the aft. Ability ready, Captain.
On my watch. We're still losing a little bit of hull every time we do these fights.
Enemy shields destroyed,
Punch through. Why are you
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
on port side exactly when we're so weak on port side? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why do you
Ability
hate
ready.
everyone?
Ability ready, Captain.
Bunch of uranium, some food, which I don't need. Hull status is down quite a lot. Shield generator is damaged. I'm tempted to dismantle it, actually. Oh, this life support is now damaged. Very cool. So everything is offline right now. Everything. Nice. I didn't want 3 crew. I don't want that. I don't want that. You keep the crew. Crew, what am I supposed to do with these? My goodness. Oh, yeah, because I keep forgetting. Let's try. Minus 18 now. It's not great. It's not where we want to be. We'll repair that. So 3 and 5. Okay. We'll do a big repair, we'll pay for it. Fantastic. Everything is repaired. Again. Tell me your secrets. A neurogel pack. No. 200 for 100 uranium, which is all of the uranium that I have. Goes up to 400. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. Engineering tier 3. Fantastic. Core efficiency. So in 15 turns, we'll get more power, basically. What's going to happen. Which is beautiful. 59. B question mark? Of course. Oh yeah, now the game is like, yeah, you're pretty strong because you've got all these shields and stuff. And also I have the torpedoes turned on.
Moving to attack
You
the
can
starboard
take
side,
it.
Captain.
You can take it even without the stupid. I really need to
Ability
sort of
ready,
calm
Captain.
down, so. Hi. That's a nice shield you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it, is what I would say.
Ability ready, Captain.
We're on the correct side there. I didn't mean to do that. That was my first usage. The whole game.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Ah. See.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Yeah, attack is aft.
Ability ready, Captain.
That was my first usage of a torpedo this whole game, and it was because I accidentally pressed the shift button. Smile. Oops. Workshop level 1. Show generator level 2. Show to ring. And if we... So we're pushing towards the limits. We're still short a little bit of crew. Fine. I have more crew space, that's right, because I accidentally got more crew, which is right. Doing 5 at a time. Aero shuttle's offline, which is probably where it's going to stay. Offline. By the time the research completes. We're already running low. We're up to, oh, that reminds me. Transporter room. Seriously? Doth thou jest? Thou doth jest. Surely. I'll turn the workshop off. Maybe it's time for the torpedo launch me to come back on again. Because I need to maintain power. Well, we can get rid of the extra shield gen. It's not preferable. It's kind of where we're at. 20 food per cycle? Our deficit would be a little bit high. Wait, we had both of the shield gens on. How much longer on this research? Boy, it would be great if you told me without me having to do that. Let me take a moment to appreciate that, like, I can't see how long it takes to do the research, except by this bar, which doesn't give me a definitive number. So, the UI for this game is fine for the most part, but there are some decisions that I think are a little weird. A little weird. I don't want to drop a phaser control room. I can't drop 6 bay. 6 bay? I can't drop the 6-step. I mean, the player rating doesn't change much. But we have enough power at this point. Yes, yes. Something to do. Yes, please. Robes don't fail me now. There we go. You'll love to see it. Can't at max capacity. Not for long. Man, I'm suddenly feeling really good. I'm ghosting. I'm fine now. I took Tylenol before I did this because I was feeling a little headachy. Increases the words from away missions, but I think most importantly, it probably provides some other things. Alright, let's hit these resources, this string of resources before we hit this. I forgot about the crew morale because I am a smart person. Oopsie. Offices, workers, let's see, storage. Increases energy cost of each by 1, which will probably give me like 4. Let's go ahead and do research on this so that I can try and get better cargo bays. The holodeck needs to be turned on, is the long and short of it. But I still don't have power. No available work team, and I don't have enough stuff. I don't want to do that. Basically, we got 35 crew from labor, so I would have 10 crew left over. You know what? The problem is they're going to hit me with a morale loss again after that, I know. So if I fail that check, I'm going to have, I'm going to lose like 500 morale or some shit. That's where it gets a little tricky. So we can recover some crew, but I'm worried about it. I can turn off the shuttle. Shuttle crew quarters needs to come back online. Children's off. Engineering office is off. Children's off. Holodeck is off. Yeah, I'm gonna fail this mission. Okay, like what would it take? So if I shut off all the phaser control rods, still not enough. Because I need 3 more. We can shut off engineering because we don't need it right now, because we're actually pretty much full. Dead even on power. Plus 20 morale, but we won't get enough morale in 2 cycles, so we're screwed anyways.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are, please stop making my life complicated. That's fine.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
That's my order for today. Please cease.
Ability ready, Captain.
Going the wrong way. That's the work core. It's still the work core. Yeah, they're
Ability ready, Captain.
So every time I get hit, I lose a little bit of hull anyway. So 1%. Another one of the 1%. I've lost like 6% hull this fight. He hasn't even.
Shields down, Captain.
Well, he has now.
Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Thank you for that.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
What are you doing? It's a good thing you did that fast. No.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields
We've
destroyed,
lost like
Captain.
10% of our hull at this point.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Well, that's not great because we just lost like 10% of our hull. That makes me a little unhappy. So let's skip these. There's a power surge. Another case on attack. 4 vessels. All hands to battle stations. Man.
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh boy.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Are my weapons completely damaged? Is that what's going on?
Ability ready, Captain.
No, we still have. Isn't it?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oops.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving shields down, Captain.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Cover the shields, dang it.
Enemy shields
better.
destroyed, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Fantastic.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Do something about it.
Moving to
Something
defend the
about
port
it.
side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Killing me here. You're killing me.
Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the aft, Captain.
What is it that you
Enemy
want
is
from me,
surrendered, Captain.
Saxton? Thank you.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Can you stop letting him shoot into our shield, please? Actually,
Ability ready, Captain.
How do I retreat? Is that not a thing that I'm allowed to do? Like, what's the deal?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability
I'm
ready,
a little
Captain.
confused about that particular issue.
Ability ready, Captain.
I am once again asking, like, what? Okay.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
So we're down to like another 40%. Most of the crew are injured. We have damage to all of the important stuff that need to not be damaged. Hull breach on deck 3. Hull hoist. Okay. Jamming engineering. Jonas here. What do you need, Captain? Crewman Jonas, where's Lieutenant Lonnie? Show right. She's busy with the wounded. Guess I'm on comms duty. Very well. How's the situation in engineering? It's chaos, Captain. Console just blew up right in some crew's faces. 3 crew got injured, minus 500 morale. What the heck? I see. Help the lieutenant. She should report to me when she's done. It's almost a miracle we went this far without taking casualties. We need to end this now, Captain. The deadline that the 35 gave us, it's passed. It's not like you already have a plan. An alliance. If we had some Kazon Sex's allies, the others wouldn't touch us. Express concerns. Nothing we've been through with the Kazon would lead me to believe they're trustworthy. Desperate times sometimes call for desperate measures. Captain, we're not far from the planet Sobra, home to the Kazon Pomar. There's someone there who owes me a favor, Yal Tursa. Is he authorized to speak for his sect? Not exactly, but he does know that the Magi is here. We wouldn't be risking confrontation. Consider this, Captain. This alliance could restore crew faith and give the undecided critical pause in their ultimatum. That offers us a chance and more time. Fine. Let's give it a shot. Helm set a course for Sobras. Food. Yeah, it's more crew injured. That's fine. Everything is damaged. Just everything at this point. Situation's dire. Still a little dire. It would have helped if I had not turned off some of the items, but I needed safe power. Just trying to fix the crew morale situation, and I get punished for doing that, which is cool. Hydroponics needs to be repaired immediately, but I don't have a work team. I do. Also. Emergency quarter. Okay. I think we're boned. I think we're boned. We've reached our destination. Orders continue. We've arrived. The ship looks really beat up. Scan them. I want to know what we're doing. 5 life signs faint. Ship's been hit hard by radiation. We should be careful. Held. Captain Catherine Jane of the Federation, Star Trek Voyager, received your distress call. Thank you for coming. We already lost hope. Captain Reynolds. We were exploring a nearby nebula. We were unprepared for the subnucleonic radiation. The ship couldn't manage the exposure. We've been stuck here, and radiation sickness. Judging by the containment levels, they won't last long. Radiation destroyed our warp coils. We're dead in the water. We can't get back to the medical facility at our base. I have the Vidian surgical device, so we can just 100% that. We'll be aboard our sick bay standby. Thank you, Captain. If we were boring, another day and we would thank you. But we're still stranded. Can you help us with some polyferrite? Polyferrite. Sure. We'll find polyferrite. We'd be eternally grateful. We'll be back soon, I promise. Tricky. Polyferrite is rare. Any ideas, anyone? We're not too far from the Giant system. The Wisdom Giant team might have polyferrite, but we need permission from the Giants first. Ask. Very private species, Captain. Private? Well, a long time ago, the Giants became over-reliant on technology, so they cut themselves off from it and from the outside world. Let's try our luck. Helm set a course for Giant 2. this.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Two more.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Cool. Ah. Should say enemy shields down. I don't know why they say enemy
Ability
shields
ready, Captain.
destroyed.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, interesting. I can do 2 Vox ability twice if I kick that
Ability ready, Captain.
immediately.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We're good. They started. Titanium. I don't want more crew, but I may need more crew. I have a feeling we're going to be losing that 35 crew set, so just... Four crew. Lithium, we're going to grab that, we're going to grab some crew probably. Nice. Food. Aren't we still not done with that research? Pick up the pace a little bit there, bud. We're dying here. I don't know if you've noticed. Situation's not great. So, Murphy. Push that back off. All right. Nice. Go up on food now. This. Fantastic. Before we continue, how big is this? Large cargo bay is insanely large. I was hoping it would be like 3-2 and not a 6-2. That's quite a lot. Don't you think? 7 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I slap both of these, and clear all these rooms out, I have enough space for cargo on both of these. Do deuterium, but I'd have to life support this. That might be hard. We're gonna make a gambit on this and see if we can make it happen. Thank you. That was actually very kind. For once. Distress signal from small vessel. Risk bringing them aboard. 2 crew. Sure. Why not? That's some nice stuff. Abandon ship and drift from space. Blindly beam a team on board to force open the storage. Nice. Very nice. We're getting out of here. There's some more. We're going to the next system already. We're going to push through a little bit faster because I think taking too much time to pull stuff is obviously a problem. Oh, I forgot to class M planet teeming with life. Restock food supplies. Made a slight detour. Picked up on an M-class planet. We can restock. So let's have a look. Good find. Our food supplies can be used to restock cycles. I forgot to do research because I'm a smart person. Increases the energy cost of cargoways and large cargoways. One might be a good idea just because it helps. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. I should have done that from the start. Just like 10 cycles over time. Start. Turn it back on, or am I stupid? I guess I'm stupid. Minus 19. Very cool. I have 3 cycles of power. The Dean intercept. We can turn off solar therapy. The problem is I need the large hadron. I need a large hydroponics bay to stay on pretty much around the clock. I'm going to turn the torpedo bay off because I'm still not really using them. Shouldn't really have that much. Okay, we did something that increased more. Dismantled. What are the power requirements for this? 3, 6 total. Just for a cargo bay, I might add. Really, man? Really? Seriously? Shuttle bay temporarily. Already? Shouldn't have been that fast. Wait, what got powered down? Oh, our charger pot. Yeah. No life support. No life support. Yeah, large charger is just down now. Let's have them on a whole repair so that we have someone doing whole repair. It's minus 12. It's 40. So we would lose half. We'll do one phaser control room, because we do have another phaser control room, so it's not like the end of the world per se. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Send the away team to Dryan 2. So, someone who's good with command. A little bit of combat, a little bit of science, which is Tuvok. Mr. Good at speaking to people. Helix. Cass hasn't really gotten to do much. She has medical, she has a little bit of that. She doesn't have any engineering, though. They do want me to have engineering. Case is the best. He has everything else. He has also the other things that I need. What else is... We have a little bit of everything. But only for, like, combat negotiation. Command and combat are the big things. Engineering is the big secondary. Which means that he has both of those. No one has engineering and... Actually, Neelix does. Command is the big thing, though. There's presenting 4 of those. They actually need to be good at it. So, probably... Carry, yeah. Recommended traits pilot. There's 2 engineering symbols. A little bit of medical, a little bit of science. She doesn't have any of that. Kess has negotiation. It's not even listed as like one of the things primarily. Science. We'll send Bologna. We'll send the human Bologna. Say, well, wait, we've lost control. We're going down. Morale would be nice. Emergency landing procedure. Get to turn, and we get a bunch of morale. Let's see, that's good. Skillfully crash lands it. We can repair. Wait, did you hear that? Something's here. We don't need food. We don't even need research that badly either. Use force if necessary. Critical success. The away team aims their phasers, scaring 3 children out of the bush. They plead for protection, saying that their elders plan to kill them and a creature from a nearby cave is hunting them. Tricorders are taking over their life signs. Suddenly, they hear another shuttle landing nearby. Looks like a Dryan shuttle. The squad just deployed from it and they're all armed. Mask biosignatures. No rewards for that. We'll take the chance on it. Oh, that's great. Firefight ensues. The away team sustains injuries as they escape. That's great. I love that. Thank you. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Perform emergency repairs before the Dryans come. Mid's atmosphere is blocking communication, so we contact the Dryans. Ask Neelix. First contact relies heavily on first impressions. Any advice? I recommend connecting with them emotionally, no technical babble. Let the Dryans. Tell them. Greetings, I am Captain Catherine Janeway of the Starship Voyager. I am Alkiev, first prelate. May this day find you at peace. We do not have guests often. How can we help? Our intentions are sincere. Cooperation and open communication with your people. We have encountered an irradiated ship in dire need of repair. The warp coils require polyferronite. We're hoping to trade with you. A noble cause. Now tell me, what is important to you? My crew. The heart of the ship. I'd be nothing without them. Interesting. We also prioritize the bonds between people. We will gladly trade with you. Let us discuss. Excuse me, Captain. I have urgent matters to attend to. I will be back. The away team has returned. So soon? Several Dryan children were brought along. They Fighting the drones left them on the moon to die and returned to speed up the process. They tried to kill their own children? The children claim so. They were in poor health and are currently in sickbay. Akio is hailing. Her ship's weapons are powering up. You have violated our sacred moon and abducted our people. Return them. We rescued them. They were left there to die. They were fulfilling their sacred duty. Call hunting children a sacred duty? Children? Captain, these children are our elders. When a Dryan nears death, they undergo the rite of passage on our sacred moon. They may appear as children to you, but that is how we age. Their shuttle crashed and their guardians died. Confused, they must have forgotten. Please return them. It's crucial they die on our moon to fulfill their spiritual journey. Weapons are fully powered. I'm trying to remember. I believe this is legitimately a thing. Starfleet protocol would generally say to go, not to interfere too much. So we're gonna trust her. Delta Quadrant never ceases to amaze. I trust you. Thank you. Sense the kindred spirit in you. I'm glad you respect our tradition. Accept us, Polyfarinide. Thank you. We'll be your people over farewell. Goodbye. Take us back to Rival's maximum. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that is a legitimate thing. That, like, they actually do have good reason for doing that, but I could be mistaken. I would, like I said, I really probably should have rewatched the series before I undertook this little adventure here. Tritanium for deuterium. Don't need that. Surprisingly, I don't need that. Uranium for dilithium. Don't need that. Food for duranium. That would have been nice. Dilithium for food. That's unnecessary. Am I only doing one? Is that what's going on? No, I'm at tier 2. I can upgrade my engineering, but I don't. Go to the Class M planet. So let's build that cargo, a large cargo. I hope this is worth it. I really do. I believe it should be worth it. Oh, how large hydroponics has been offline the whole time. Yay! Reach your destination. Orders continue. Which vibrant green planet fills the view screen. Surface glows in the natural energy of stark contrast to the desolate expanses for geometric encounters. Sensors confirm the planet's ecosystem consists of a multitude of unknown plant species. I volunteer to undertake the cataloging process. Look at that! I've never seen our Vulcans so enthused. Please, Captain, let me lend Mr. Tuvok a hand. As our moral support officer, I'm sure some of my cheerfulness rubs off on him. Sure. Corporate transport will establish a rendezvous for pickup, and then we're gonna... Are they gonna have a bad time? I don't remember. Rotation speed and boost weapon damage. Never really gained winning.
What are your orders, Captain?
I was going to say, I don't think I need that.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Take his weapons out. Take his weapons out. You can do it. I believe in you. And you failed. Failed me for the last time. I'd like to say, pushing iron stuck with you.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Shields are going to go down. His weapons are going to go down in one shot.
Moving to attack the aft.
Engines.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
let him get away. Where you going? Hello? Oh, so that's how you run away. You have to meet a specific condition. Interesting.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Where you going, bud? So weird. It keeps doing that. Deuterium, science points more. That's good. Okay, dynamic storage, so now all of that's cheaper, which is good. Workshop level 2 might be good. It reduces crafting times, but the main thing is that it gives us access to certain things. It has increased stability. Otherwise, level 2 don't care about as much. Reduce construction time, shuttle slots, trade offers, resources gained for trade. Better hull efficiency. Or we can do this. And I'm going to say executive decision that we need to do that. We delayed on it way too long. I think it's starting to really bite us that we've done so for the time we have. Ooh, that actually increased our power quite a lot. So we just hit that threshold of being able to sustain. So that's we would have 6 cycles of power if we it's only 1 power, which is good to be clear. Very happy. We still need this pumping out. That's right, it costs food too, but it's only 18 cycles, so it's not like really problematic. Nobody's a lot of people are sick actually. Like half the crew is still injured. I don't think there's anything. Use our hydroponics bay, check out the harvest stuff thing. Alright, we'll go back to the classic. We're doing so good on deuterium now because we have those researches. Continue. Commander, have our foragers returned? Not yet. We're having transporter issues. Genuine transporter room 1. What's the holdup? Minor malfunction, Captain. We're ready to bring them back now. Energize. Oh, is it time? There's only one life sign. Complete the process. Divert power to transporter relay ensign. Captain, what? Hell yeah. Stranger materializes on the platform with being both familiar and alien. The crew stares in disbelief. Stranger bears a perplexing resemblance to Tupac and Neelix, but is neither. Heck yeah. Into security, intruder alert, transporter 1. Wait, I'm Tuvok. And Neelix. What? The bioscanners, their patterns have merged. Ask the intruder about himself. You claim to be Tuvok and Neelix. How is it possible? Ask for a credible explanation? Simple transporter malfunction seems illogical. I could tell you the exact recipe for my infamous Talaxian surprise, or recite verses of the teaching of Sirach. That suffice. Report to sickbay immediately. Scans indicate that old biological matter was merged in a molecular level. He is surprisingly healthy given the circumstances. The man you see before you is a fusion of 2 men, Captain. Did their minds merge as well? Who are you? As I said, Captain, I'm Tuvok and Neelix. Their minds, their memories, they are mine. I know all of you. You are my good friends. What are your feelings on the matter? I do not have multiple personality disorder, Captain. I have a single consciousness. Have your tests revealed anything else? A third genetical pattern. It was trickiest spot since I was looking for plant genetics. The orchids. We had collected several dozen of them. 1 orchids. They're part of your genetic structure now. They aren't affecting your biochemistry. Could this alien plant have affected the scanners, Ensign? Possibly. I'll know more after running a diagnostic on the biofilters and transporter lines. Get on it, Ensign. In the meantime, Doctor, examine... What should we call you? A name. I hadn't thought about that. Why not Nevok? No, how about Tulix? Tulix? Excuse me, Tulix. Why did I say Tulix? Very well, Doctor. Examine Mr. Tulix and the orchids. Keep me posted. Of course, Captain. Why does it keep showing 1? Okay, we're delaying that a little bit apparently. The biggest thing that I need right now is actually uranium. Captain, the away team is ready to meet John Turson. Send the away team. I need someone who's good with negotiation. Well, it's going to have to be Chakotay. Someone who's good with medical. A bit of negotiation. And someone who's good with engineering, maybe. Science and medical. Actually, Carrie is kind of good with that too. Carrie is kind of starting to become my go-to guy. Although he only has 2 of the 3. Or she has 3 of the 3. No, she has, yes, 3 of the 3. Recommended Vulcan and... Wait, what do you mean recommended trait Vidian? What? I can recruit a Vidian crew member? I don't remember that being... Okay. At first I know the kids are already here and they don't look cheerful. What a great ally Voyager would be. Ensure we can be a powerful ally. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one. Problem is they're going to ask for technology. Starfleet... Oh no. Oh, Starfleet intelligence can improve the life in the Delta Quadrant. Suddenly the team is grabbed by Kazon. It's actually put over the heads and they're dragged away. Walked right into a trap. We're locked up with people who call themselves the Trade. They don't seem hostile. Treat the Trade with what you can find. Treat the injured among the Trade. Grateful they informed the team that reinforcements are on the way. They just have to make it past the guards. The Trade's plan are currently our best option. How can we proceed? By doing our best. The way team stages to fight. A guard opens the cell door, is quickly dispatched. The way out is clear. Kazon patrol. They're throwing grenades. Well, that's not very nice. I should stop. Oh, this is not good. The chance is the same. Throw the grenade at the Kazon. Don't fail me, Chakotay. Thank you, actually. Quick reflexes guarantee the grenades land among the Kazon before exploding. After escaping the cave, they are beamed aboard the Voyager. Yippee! Actually got a crit too on that, right? No, we did. Very cool. That one. Away team and Trey were on board. I'm Captain Janeway, captain of the car ship. Mavis. Pleasure is mine, Captain. I'm Mavis, leader of the Trade. We have our deepest gratitude. Trade, huh? Interesting. What Mr. Zabayan was actually trying to say is that we are glad incoming Kazon vessels, Captain. Power up all weapons that won't be necessary, Captain. Those are my people. Everything the Kazon have, including ships, they stole from us. Why is that? We share a dark past. When I was a child, the Kazon overthrew their enslavers, us, the Trade. More precisely, my parents' generation. We've been on the run ever since. We just want to settle down somewhere and open a new chapter for the Trade. Okay. Punishing children for the actions of their parents never worked. I'm sorry, Muse. Compassion is appreciated, Captain. I was told you signed an alliance with the Kazon. We tried. We might not be as numerous, but with a little help we could regain some of our strength and become a valuable ally. Trade were an advanced species before the Kazon uprising. I think they could be valuable allies, Captain. Tell us what you know. You know more about the Trade? Everyone knows the Trade, Captain. Great scholars and artists, but no one knew about Kazon slaves. How come it doesn't seem easy to hide? They were rich and powerful, they manipulated information, and no one wanted to risk offending them. Share some food with them. Thank you. Very generous. Okay, sure that much. That's all we can offer for now. This is not too presumptuous. Would you be willing to provide us with weapons? 5 torpedoes and 100 deuterium. Fine. The thing is, I know that they're kind of dickheads, if I remember correctly. Let us give you something in return. It's called a Nutriplank. It's not a weapon, it's very useful. It increases the nutritional value of food, so you feed more mass with less. You know what? I'm going to put morality aside and say I don't care about their history anymore. I'm easily swayed. Set out to form an alliance with Kansas and found you. This could be the course correction we needed. Will you join us? Together we would be a force to be reckoned with, or even something bolder than. We can ask the Kazon Mages to join us at the bargaining table. Negotiations? Bring the factions together. Convince them peace would be in everyone's best interest. My people could finally settle, find a new home. We'll contact the Kazon. So again, I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, that these guys are actually kind of a bunch of dickheads. So... nonetheless. Transporter accident report or consent. There. You're not doing anything. Here, increase the morale of the crew. Oh, God. I just noticed what's going on over there. Ooh, 3 for that. That makes me happy. So we'll grab some food. Our deuterium is reducing very slowly, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so... plus 3,000 on that. Which means we no longer need... things that add to deuterium. Like this cargo bay here. Shut off. The problem is, we're only getting a little bit out of it. That's the big issue. So as cute as that is, it doesn't actually help us that much. Compared to the amount of, like... yeah, I mean... it's kind of ending up how I feared. That's 7, 13, so that I can have plus 3,000 deuterium, which, to be fair, is a lot of deuterium. We are totally tapped out on a couple of things here. This does mean, I mean, yeah, I can axe a lot of things now. As far as like cargo bays are concerned, I can nix 3 of these things, basically. If I want. In fact, I might do just that. To free up a little bit of space here. Ooh! That's so wonderful. Stumbled across a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate that the station is a fully automated agricultural facility with vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. There are life forms with no sign of crew or activity. Yippee-ki-yay. The funny thing is we got 100, so that boosted us up to where we would need to be anyways. In the grand scheme. Sorry. Nice. That's a lot of lag that I'm getting. Okay, combat tier 2. Torpedo shield pen, rotating shield frequency to reduce enemy shield penetration, which would be very useful. But for the moment, let's do fires a pulse that deals high damage to shields below damage against hull. Each additional room increases energy threshold by 2 and weapon subsystem health by 20, limited to 4. Laser fire rate 15. Shield recharge rate by 20%. Energy threshold propulsion by 1. Words after combat by 20. Let's reduce pen. Hang on. Because it's... I think it's memory leaking again. So I'm going to attempt to restart the game. And hope that it doesn't crash OBS, because that's what happened last time, is it just totally crashed OBS. But I was able to recover from that. There it is, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. It's crashing it again. Nope, we're back. I think we're good. Are we good? We're good. I think we're good. Are we good? I don't think we're good. I'm getting the distinct impression that we're not good. Uh-oh. It's broken. Wait, no, we're good. No, we're good. Okay, we're good. All right. Okay, all right. Everything's fine. Everyone's happy. All right. I've noticed crew morale could use a lift. I propose a grand banquet for everyone in the mess hall. It would be a wonderful opportunity for crew to relax. Let's do a big banquet. Plus 750 morale. Nice. Well done. Oh, that's gonna put me over too. That's cool. So we'll start again. That's not, I was gonna say nice, but that's not nice at all, actually. Oh, shoot. I made a mistake. Market samples. There we go. So I lost 30, but I gained a bunch of fuel, I guess. Okay, on Raider. Cool. That's fantastic. Thank you.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are that you murder the crap out of these guys.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
My timing on that was not very good, because I don't think that they got to avoid them.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Zero out.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Engines.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
The AI is kind of weird. Sometimes they go out of range instead of doing what you tell them to. I clicked on something by accident, but I guess it's okay in the end. It's not what I meant to do. Hi, what do you want? Captain, I've completed diagnostics. It was a textbook transport sequence. No anomalies, power overloads, or malfunctions. What about the orchids? They're just the plant. Lysosomal enzymes, cytoplasmic proteins, nothing unusual. Show determination. This is unheard of in transporter history. I'm not willing to accept it's a simple malfunction. What about a holodeck simulation, Captain, to recreate the accident? Pardon my interference, Doctor. You mentioned lysosomal enzymes? According to Tuvok's botanical research, lysosomal enzymes could indicate symbiogenesis. Symbiogenesis? A rare reproductive process. Instead of pollination or mating, symbiogenetic organisms merge with another species. A fascinating hypothesis, but we're dealing with microcellular organisms. Symbiogenesis with the humanoid species is unprecedented. Actually, Doctor, Neelix and Tuvok were broken down to a microcellular level during transport, and if the enzymes interacted with their DNA inside the mana stream, they would fuse. Just like that, Tuvix is born. It's the best theory I've heard so far. It's the only theory I've heard so far. Let's test our assumption on the orchids before we start. Humanoid trials. Vidian surgical device is always the most useful item in the game that I've seen thus far. Use the Vidian surgical device. Separation was a success. Based on the findings, I'm confident I can reverse the symbiogenetic process that produced Mr. Tuvix. I found a radioisotope that could selectively attach itself to the specific DNA sequences, and is the procedure safe? I've accounted for every variable except one. I don't want to die. As for Kess's opinion, what are your thoughts on this? I'm torn between what's right and what I feel. I know this sounds horrible, and I feel so guilty for saying it, but I want Neelix back. What's your professional opinion? While the procedure is technically feasible, Mr. Tuvix is a living being and cannot participate in his termination. To end his existence, even to restore Tuvok and Neelix, would violate everything I stand for. Tuvix does have a point. We haven't considered your perspective. You are a sentient being with your own thoughts and feelings. It's just, this is uncharted territory. Perhaps I'm an opportunity. The greatest discoveries often lie beyond the boundaries of the expected. Don't perform the separation. I said that I was not going to separate Tuvix. Can't end his life. Unlock Tuvix as a hero is the achievement I got. Abort the procedure. My mind understands why you're doing this, Captain, but my heart... Kess, I know this isn't easy, but Neelix isn't truly gone. His laughter, his warmth, his love for you, they're all still here. Your decision was most compassionate. I can't deny the sadness I feel. Tuvok and Neelix are family, yet they live on inside. But now, it's time we resumed our journey home. I think you have a job to do, Mr. Tuvix. Loss of Neelix felt keenly across the ship. He initially joined us, driven by a desperate hope of rescuing Kess's love, but quickly became so much more: a friend, our indispensable guide in unknown space, our morale officer, and our chef. He tirelessly worked to bring a smile to every face, even on our darkest days. I regret that we were unable to bring his hopeful spirit to Earth. The fact that his journey ended before he could experience the wonders of our home he anticipated is a genuine disappointment. One moment. Okay. Paying our final respects to Tuvok tonight was devastating. It was a moment I always hoped would be years away, and that the roles would then be reversed. He was more than my security chief, as one of my closest advisors, and more importantly, a true friend. His logic was always there to ground me, and his loyalty was absolute. His counsel was invaluable. He never hesitated to challenge my decisions, and that helped us through every trial. The crushing burden of not being able to bring him home will stay with me forever. I will miss you, Tuvok, every step of this journey and beyond. Yeah, but I mean, Tuvix. What's your deal, Tuvix? He's really good at diplomacy, and he's really good at fighting. Cool. What are the phaser control rooms is off too? Oof. Oh my goodness. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 undiscovered crew. One of them is obviously going to be you know who. Interesting. He's level 7 too. Commanding attack. A combination of Daedalic and 2x abilities fired an enhanced phaser shot and reduces the cooldown of all other hero abilities. Wait a second. This dude is amazing. I don't like that he doesn't have a third skill though. Aside from that though, he is like the best combat ability thus far. It's not even close. We've reached our destination, orders continue. Look, Mavis will keep you safe here on out. I think this is the beginning of a great alliance. Okoa. Team destined to encounter each other. Ajikula, I hope this will lead to a new climate of peace. Grateful you agreed to me. I hope we'll come to terms. Forgive me if I'm skeptical about negotiating with slaves. Acknowledge concerns and stress the need for peace. I understand your hesitation, but the cycle of violence benefits no one. Peace is the only way forward. The trade always prospered at our expense. What's changed? The trade have learned from their mistakes. We seek a future built on cooperation. We let down our guard, and the trade conquer us again. We're hardly a threat, Najikula. We're scattered, desperate. All we ask for is a chance to find a new home. Acknowledge past wrongs, emphasize change. The trade were unjust, but they seek change. Can we offer them a chance to prove that? Actions speak louder than words. The trade must earn our trust. We must be careful not to dwell on the past. It can undermine our efforts towards peace. This union with the trade seems like an effort to force us to capitulate. To capitulate, if so, it's doomed to failure. Here to shout values and common goals. As you call it, even former enemies can find common ground. We're here to facilitate them. Find words, but the trade must prove them true. Threat level -1. Allow me to withdraw and confer with my Federation colleagues. You're allying yourself to the greatest villains this quadrant has ever known, Captain. If Cloa speaks, the transmission abruptly ends. The bridge consoles erupt in a course of alarms. Their flashing lights painting the bridge in a glow of red. What just happened? The trade shot them. Beam Mavis out immediately. Can't get a lock on him, Captain. The situation escalating. Expect immediate retreat. Side with the trade. We won't let the trade fight alone. Open on the gaze on.
What are your orders, Captain?
Basically, I'm hoping to just melt them.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ship ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain.
Easy.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
I really should have just kept on weapons.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
So that was kind of a
Ability ready,
waste.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
That was easy. 35 duranium, 300 deuterium, 50 morale, status 75. Majors is telling us, maybe you can explain this mess. Thank you for aiding us against these animals. I expected as much from them. Ask him about the Kazon's motives. Kazon seemed willing to talk. Was it a trap all along? I'm afraid so. Violence is all the Kazon understand. I owe you an apology. I should not have proposed to bargain with the Kazon in the first place. How naive of me to assume they would abandon their primitive nature. Claim a planet? Misspoke. I meant to settle on a planet. We have no desire to infringe on the rights of others. We simply seek a peaceful home. What about our alliance? Together we're stronger. A trade ship will travel at your side in honor of alliance, but I must lead the rest of my people to a new home forever. Hope your people find the peace that they deserve. Farewell, maidens. One trade ally. Kazon Raider telling us, how dare you, woman, taking advantage of our goodwill. Doubt the trade. None of this was my intention, Kola. I'm not so sure about Mavis anymore. You're an utter fool. Slavery's never changed, and they're going to enslave me. True. We will all suffer for this, I promise you. We've enraged the Kazon, but the trade alliance can be a lifeline for cruise morale. Good news. Despite everything, all 35 have chosen to stay. Seems our efforts paid off. Damn it. Testament to the resilience and teamwork, wouldn't you say? Get us back on course, take us home. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't really want to... I'm not, like... To be clear, the trade are a bunch of dickheads. I feel like that needs to be stated emphatically. They're bad people. In case that was unclear at some point. Let's dismantle this. And then let's build a recorder. Which is like the remainder of my duranium. We're going through it so slowly now, which is nice. Okay, so I need to do an upgrade. I'm only doing 26, so we're can hold up to 4,000. So we're in a really good position as far as that goes. I should have done something like that sooner. Right, the workshop. I don't need to do anything in the workshop. Do I need to do anything in science lab? No, we just need to go finish the thing. So we finish this. Save distress signal, transmit technical instructions, repair remotely. Cool. Ship. Oh, sorry, sector. Alright, so we're gonna go back here. Rotate shield frequency is done, which is very cool. We're gonna go from improved phaser fire. We're going through duranium so slowly now. So slowly. Our threat level is still extremely high right now. Let's go ahead and shut off one of these. And the cargo bay is full. A genuine. So we're up to 5 on that. Can I afford to turn that off? Probably. Everything else is off already, so we're already pushing the limits of what I can power with. 4 cycles. I probably need to get the one that reduces the power requirement of crew quarters at some point. Minus 15 morale, but we're holding good on phaser control room. We'll shut down the phaser control room for now. Is there anything else that I can have that I might? We'll turn this on so that we can have extra duranium. And then, probably. Our hydroponic spade to get stuff from the desert planet. Grab this duranium. Grab that. Oh. Crew phase rate of fire. Crew. I haven't even gotten tier 2 yet. Optimize energy construction on its final tier. Rest in peace. Increases crew capacity by 6. So 6 would be, instead of 12, it would be 18. Which might be useful. This is base trim time minus 10. Super level 2. All food rations additionally increase morale by 3 per cycle would be very useful, but I probably should continue with this. Increase rewards. Short recharge rate. Just keep pumping up our combat abilities for now. Saving help from unidentified vessel. Probably should have read that. There's deuterium. Oh. Oh, wait. Shit. We got some kind of problem. An extraterrestrial organism has gotten to our cargo base and multiplying faster, devouring our duranium reserves. We can destroy us if we don't do something quickly. Research and develop a biomolecular disruptor to halt. Just get rid of all the duranium, I guess. Kazon Raider.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yeah, sure. Of course there's a Kazon Raider.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be a Kazon Raider here?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
More?
Moving to attack the aft,
Engines.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I really need to hit Chakotay before I hit Tuvok, and I keep forgetting. Turn. Tax points. Come on. Increase restlessness amongst the crew. Suggest we schedule a departure sooner rather than later. So we're starting to get to the point where they're going to start losing morale. Reach our destination. Orders continue. Arrivals to ship is the hailing reins. Captain Janeway, eagerly awaiting your return. We're beaming over the Polyferrite. We're deeply grateful. Uranium, food, deuterium, titanium, science points. Set a course. Plus 400 morale. Nice. Now we get more experience too. Grab the deuterium. Regenerative shielding. Shield generator. Trailer shield technology reduces another 25%. Pen, which would be very useful. Increase shield penetration of phasers by 10%. Increase phaser damage by 10. Upgrading. Otherwise, waste disassembler seems like a bit of a need. Increase the storage capacity. Navigational deflector reduces hull damage taken while flying in and around spatial phenomena. Disables enemy systems. Transporter level 3. Increase rewards. Ambush points of interest while scanning, both inside and outside the system. there's a bunch of things that I haven't seen yet. Engineering. Rate of warp core repair by 5%. Plus 4 to 8 per cycle deuterium collected. Wait, is that why? Because I'm getting passive? Well, no, because I've had that for a while. What's it cost for that? 130, 1050. Reduce crafting cost. Large battery compartment. Up to 720 stored energy. Initial building upgrading and repair times. Oh, that makes everything cheaper. I probably should have researched that. By an additional 20. No, by 20. So it's 15 to 20. And then I can upgrade the cargo bay. Shuttle bay level 3, and then 2 unknowns. So this would give me the ability to have plus hard collector improvement from 48. Reduce energy cost for all life support space. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing it. It's not even a question. Battle stations. Yippee. Kazan.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are for you to kill the Kazan.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Immediate weapon destruction. More.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Engines.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Where you going, bud? Can I go out of range? Or?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I don't think we took damage from that. Uranium, titanium, and deuterium. Which is good, because I actually just used some. The big thing is I really need to get an upgrade from the engineering, just so that if I need to, I can do it. So we would go from minus 40 to minus 30, but we're only at minus 26, and we're full. So I actually really would like to get this upgrade, but I need uranium, which we're having trouble getting. We're ready to move on to the next sector, but I need to get uranium. I want to get myself in a slightly better position than we are at the moment, which I should be able to do without it being too much of a problem. Let's go ahead and turn on photography and the workshop. Grab some food. Analyze flora and fauna. Safely gather edible food sources. Some marine ecosystem. 4 crew got sick. Well, you should probably not do that. Refilled. Composed mostly of uranium polyalloy with extremely resilient material. Whatever this once was, a truly devastating weapon also destroyed it. Its unsettling discovery leaves some former Maquis crew members visibly troubled, as if they've seen something like this before. For any trace of the aggressor's path, sensor array. Scans identify as an AI-guided tactical missile. The former Maquis crew instantly recognized it, a Cardassian ATR-4107 named Dreadnought. Once intercepted and reprogrammed when the key to fight Cardassians somehow ended up in the Delta Quadrant, is now targeting a populated moon. Intercept and deactivate Dreadnought. Dreadnought AI unlocked in the combat tech tree. I wonder what happens if you get green. You just get more stuff? Wow, our morale is going to skyrocket. We successfully deactivate the missile and copy its AI before self-destructing, saving the moon. Flight logs indicate that the caretaker teleported the Dreadnought to the Delta Quadrant and then drifted until finding a target matching its programming parameters. Why did you teleport it here? Wait, wasn't that supposed to be a uranium source? Wait, well, now we're starting to lose. Let's get that shuttle bay online. Let's get that shuttle bay online, I see. Well, I guess we don't have to have the shuttle be online anymore since there's no shuttle inside of it. The gift that keeps on giving. So, Bastard Collectors is going to be the next thing, but we're not quite there yet. Get as much as you can, please. 66. It's not enough. I need 100, though. Any chance of a trade? I probably should activate the Aero Shuttle, but... Deuterium for Duranium. Yes. Titanium for Duranium. Tempting. But no. Yeah, we have plenty of Duranium, which is a weird position to be in, because I've never had plenty of Duranium before. But we have plenty of Duranium. Wreckage of a small vessel, heavily damaged, emitting radiations about to explode. Send a team to strike and stabilize. Nice. Grab this real quick. It's only 2 cycles. Oh, yes. We're waiting for the thing still. Oh, it's also not. Risk ambush and thoroughly scan the debris. Quickly beam aboard. I'll risk the ambush. 3 crew. I didn't ask for 3 crew. Did not ask. Not ask. Main engineering. Now up to 3. So we're gonna lose 36 per, which is like what we had before, basically. This means that we can now do. I can't even do that. I mean, there's not really a reason to at this point, I guess. So, yeah. So I guess just turn that back down. There's not really a point. Sorry, how much science do I need? 130, so we're almost there. Like, what, 5 cycles?
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
2 more More shots, maybe?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack
Pathetic.
aft, Captain.
Pathetic. You didn't even get to shoot at me.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Come on, stay in his ass. Take his engines out, damn it. Hit. One more hit. Okay, now you're in the wrong position.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yippee! Uranium! Yay, I love uranium. I have 20 crew go on. I have 70 crew who aren't doing anything right now. You can send as many crew as you want. Minus 13. That gives us a bunch of time to play around in the sector. Repair station. I actually don't need that. We're doing really well right now because we've gotten... I'm realizing how much of this game is really tied to research progress. Because once you start to get certain researches along, you start to get a much easier time. That's how I'm starting to feel at this time. So grab the sard collectors. Ah. Sweet precious uranium. Oh, fight. Cool. Another Kazon Raider.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oopsies, I pressed the wrong button. Two more, maybe three more. Two more.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I'll just stay on his front and get this over with a little bit quicker.
Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, he'll flee, but it's whatever. Uranium. Okay, and we're already doing the research. Well, it was nice that we got some research, so that's good. Use a shuttle. 2. Let's repair the holodeck, because available work team, shield generator, shield gen's offline. The other phaser control room's offline too, actually. Let's wait until that gets online and then we can think about doing that. Actually, let's put the aero shuttle bay online too. And screw it, let's just run this online. Because we're doing so well, we're just cleaning up the sector, really. Deuterium 800 in exchange for titanium. Titanium. Send them deuterium without asking. Okay, well-armed Kazon vessel, they are hailing. It seems like they ran out of fuel. A lot of titanium on board. Send them 125. Would be a little excessive, but we can max out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right, that was the titanium source. Actually, probably should switch that on. Because I'm surplus power anyway, so it's just going to continue to be surplus power. have a metaphasic. Another metaphasic wouldn't be terrible, but it is 12. Yeah, actually, I probably should have a second metaphasic. If I get rid of that cargo bay, I can do that. I might be at the point where I need to start thinking about getting another room, too. The problem is I'm so smashed with all this stuff. Large cargo bay. I mean, the large cargo bay 7, it would require me to open up both of those, and then I would be spending another, like, 16 or whatever it was. Maybe 13. Which we can reduce soon. The next research will do that. Up to plus 120. For 10 and 15. Yeah, we'll do that. While a hidden science station on a small moon orbiting an inconspicuous planet, despite its hidden nature, the scientists hailed us and are eager to talk. Help the scientists with the current project. Sadly, the project was unsuccessful. We're thankful, but I'm disappointed. They're thankful, I'm disappointed. Right, head over here, grab this. Workshop level 2. Let's activate torpedo launch bay. Ooh, I've been worried there for a moment. You're kind of giving me the vibe like you were gonna, do a thing that I don't like. Turn off the show generator. I would rather have the phaser control room than the show generator. We're maxed out on the whole everything. It's like it's all coming up good right now. Fantastic. And we have the holodeck, which means we're actually plus 7 on morale. So we're gaining morale. We're pretty much full on all of our resources. The only thing is we're basically just waiting to get through research at this point. So we could not be in a better position. Try the start again. It's 15. Well, you win some, you lose some. I like the FPS is tanking again. I wonder if it might be OBS is causing the problem somehow. D-class planet, planetoids no atmosphere, resource deposits in the ice. I don't need anything right now, that's the problem. Okay, battery compartment is completed. So, I would like to... God, the lag is so bad right now. 40 dilithium to do that upgrade. Ooh. Don't have any of these upgrades. How far off are we on research? Pretty decently far off on research. The Aero Shuttle Bay is online. Minus 50 science for duranium. That's not worth it. That's not even close to being worth it. Go and turn off an engineering office. That's 3. Okay. Down to minus 3 now, which is fine. Okay. Oh, I never got the better Bassard collectors. I only just now got it. I need 130, so we're a little bit off. Another science bay would be nice. I'm with the science. Right, only the left side. Everything else is separated. I could kill the engineering office, actually. And yeah, I could kill the engineering office. I get rid of that, and then I put it somewhere else. Problem is I also have so many... I need to make it so that I can get the bigger emergency crew quarters and have less of them, consolidate them up a little bit. This whole place is a mess, like everything needs to be moved around. I would also like that research that lets me do that easier. I don't have anything to spend uranium on. Seven. That's all of my bioneural gel. All of it. I mean, I'm pushing max power right now, so adding more wouldn't really be terribly helpful. Well, what I can do is, well, okay, I would need a 3 slot. The one problem I have is if I kicked this to build another metaphasic, I would need to find a place to put a new one, which I can't do because there isn't such a location. Ooh, very sorry. No, I don't know. I'm going to, because I'm starting to feel a little ick. So I'm going to manual save. I said that this was going to be a short one, so I'm going to keep it as a short one, as a short session. As a short session here. I'm going to call this as a short session. Probably, maybe Saturday or Sunday I might do something. We'll see. Otherwise, it's going to be me hopefully doing filming for like X4 Star Wars in Our World stuff over the weekend for upcoming videos. So that's going to take several weeks to come out, more than likely, but we'll see. But something is causing... Ooh.